Oh wow, it's so dark in my house that my flashlight turns on now. Look at that. Anyways, so I decided to watch the replay for this while I was uploading the video, right? Because this critique is pretty much turning to a full-blown documentary. I am now 20 minutes in to explaining just the menus, and I'm not even touching on like the content so far. Now you should see how buggy the theater mode is. If you press pause and then press play, every single time you press play, it skips 20 seconds ahead. Now, you can't rewind. So you can't rewind frame by frame and lightly position any of the models so that you can take a nice picture of them the way you want for your screenshot or your background or anything like that. You can't model anything where you want it to be. It's impossible to do that. And you can't pause it on time because you'll skip 20 seconds into the future. But it gets worse. When you're skipping backwards 20 seconds at a time, the only means by which you can go backwards, you have to time it perfectly like a trick, or it goes forwards or does nothing and replays until it starts replaying forwards in 20-second to 1 minute full or 30-second bites. It jumps all over the place. So you can't rewind. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Not to mention, like, the rest of the Bugfest. The match is 15 minutes long here. It's 16 minutes long. This video is 16 minutes long. But the first 30 seconds of the video are the map rendering like you were waiting for your game to start. And then while everyone else is, like, showing the 4 players on your squad, you have to wait through that. But there's no animations or indicating that any of the players are being shown where they're in their stance, moving their stance. None of the players are in their stance or moving. It's a big, everyone's in this really weird open hand palm position. And it's just, oh my goodness, it's crazy. I guess what I'm trying to express, look at this. We've pretty much all seen his 7 deaths so far. Because he's not going to die anymore. But I guess if you're not familiar with the game, it would be a little bit complicated to understand what I just tried to express. But at the beginning of the match, it shows everyone in your squad individually doing their pose and doing like their intro thing. That's not happening in this, but you still have to wait 30 seconds for it to load. So if you start capture when you intend to show the video, you're waiting through this, you're capturing this ridiculous thing. Because I'm saving this on my Xbox. Now you want to see a bug. You have custom button mapping. Fast forward for my camera view is RT. Toggle team stat board is RT. That's not supposed to be possible. So I can't even look at the stat board. But anyways, strangely enough, it's accessibility in your settings toggle for your controller, your keyboard or mouse. I don't have a keyboard or mouse because this is an Xbox. My video, my audio, my UI, whatever UI is supposed to be. I have to go to accessibility to change my enemy UI color, friendly UI color, fire team marker color. It's not a UI color if it's your fire team marker color, but it's not under UI. You know how long it took me to find that information? Freaking, these menus are all just loaded with trash. Lots and lots of trash. Your look sensitivities here, they're incomprehensive. It doesn't give you any clue of how effective they work. You have a zoom sensitivity, your zoom level percentage in your zoom sensitivity. That does nothing. It's not actually relevant, and it resets every single time you enter. Then you got your dead zone triggers, because the Xbox controller is such garbage that they need 4 different dead zone triggers for both of your analog sticks. And oh, wait, no. They have a total of 10 dead zones for your 2 analog sticks because the controller's trash. Fucking insane. The point is that this is like a documentary of how $1 billion was squandered, isolating people, 1 person per console, with a whole season of playing by yourself when they ruined a franchise that made people organize and better at like playing video games. They ruined they took our money, ruined our experiences, ruined our memories to produce this trash to isolate people. And the people who did it are the people that screened your media and are advocating sexuality to your kids in schools. The major corporation is what's responsible for this trash because they own this company. It's like they paid an invalid to make this game with the basis of the pre-games and they ruined it. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Anyways,